Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about the ultimate cat toy. What is the best cat toy ever? What is that cat toy that entrances all cats, sucks them in, and allows you to have a lot of fun with your kitty as well as enrich their life at the same time? But before we get into that, I just want to show you what happens when someone knocks on the door at my house. Everything's been shut down for COVID, so my cat hasn't been used to visitors lately. So when she hears a knock on the door, she instantly runs to her little secret apartment area. When my partner was coming home, I asked her to knock on the door so I could film my cat's reaction. Check it out. It was just Mommy. It's okay, Xenograph. It was just Mommy. Say something, Mommy. That was just Mommy. Hey. Look, she came to say hello to you.
Hi, baby. Aww.
Mommy. She's at a really sweet stage where she's young and she's still really playful, so I wanted to find the most awesome toy I could for her, and I watched a bunch of YouTube videos with, you know, the top 5 cat toys, but I actually found that even YouTubers who I really liked kind of failed to find a cat toy that really responded to their cat, and honestly none of the reviewers seemed to be enthusiastic about the toys themselves. And even when they found one that the cat played with and had fun with, none of them ever commented and said, I play with my cat using this device every day. I just went out to the local dollar stores and Walmart and picked up a few things. My cat is playful and she did respond to a few of the toys I picked up. But one complaint I had about all of them was they were so junky in their construction. Like this mouse that squeaked when she batted it around. It had like an electronic squeak inside, and she did like that. I had to put a string on it so I could make it a bit more interactive for her. There's literally like a string of hot glue coming off it there, which is obviously toxic, and I just felt like the materials it's made with itself are toxic. I don't know if you can see the stuffing coming out of it, but it's this plastic thread that I definitely don't want that in my cat's stomach. I felt guilty, and ultimately I took this thing away from her. I thought after watching that video and going out and checking out a few things, I wasn't going to find my ultimate ideal for a cat toy. I know, that toy's no good. It sucks. Eventually I went to a big pet store called Global Pet Foods, and they had a whole slew of different cat toys, and I picked out a couple, and I was at the checkout. As I was talking to the person at the checkout, I could tell that they were really cool and really cared about their cats. So I just thought I'd ask them, hey, is there any pet toy here you would recommend? So they took me right to the pet section and showed me this toy, and I could tell that their response was super sincere and that they really had a good experience with their cat with this toy, which is what I was looking for in these YouTube videos. So I was really happy that this cool person was showing me this thing, that they had had a good experience with it. Let's have a look at the toy. Now I'm literally just gonna be quiet handling this thing, because if my cat hears it, she will just run and start meowing at me, because she just loves to play with it. She plays with it every day. She can't get enough. I just called Global Pet Foods on the telephone just to get the brand name of this. It's a toy by GoCat, and the name of the toy is the original Da Bird. So D-A and then the word bird. So Da Bird is the word, and I have to say I love this toy. My cat loves it. The big attraction of it for my cat is that when I swing it around, it makes a bird-like sound. It whirs around and the feathers make a sound that drives what I think is probably any cat crazy, because my cat goes crazy for it. It's like a really nice flow toy, but for a cat it has a really nice solid construction. I think you could make it yourself, and you could definitely make replacement nozzles yourself, but it was a cheap toy, and for the price this company is charging for it, I think it's totally worth getting. Also, this is really well constructed. It makes this awesome whirring sound, which is definitely the huge attraction of this toy for my cat, and it makes this cat toy elevated above all the other cat toys on such a huge level, because she doesn't lose interest in this one. All these other toys, which seem like great ideas to me, don't seem like such a cool thing to my cat. She might like them at first, but she loses interest. This toy, she asks for every day, all day. Even as I'm doing this video review, I have to be careful not to make too many noises with it, or she's gonna come and start freaking out for me to use it. So let's have a look at how she plays with the toy, and then we can attach something cool to it to make her even more enticed with it. One of the great things about this toy is it's modular, and you can pop this off and put another cat toy on it. But like I said, this thing whirs and makes an awesome sound, and it just drives her crazy. There are so many different ways to use this toy to play with your cat, and it seems like there's no wrong way to use it, but she really loves when I make it behave like an animal. So if I use it like a flow toy and do some figure eights and circles with it up in the air, she just gets so entranced by it. She is going wild, and then I'll bring it down for a landing and hop it around kind of like an injured animal, and that just makes her go crazy too, and she'll attack. And then if I scoot it around the floor in a figure eight or make it go around the floor in circles, she'll just chase it indefinitely till she gets it. Unlike other toys, she doesn't lose interest in this because it has such an appearance of an animal, and you know, she knows it's not real. She knows it's attached to the string and the stick. Sometimes she'll even attack the string and the stick, but it's like a sport to her. It's like she's into football now, and she's just crazy for football and wants to play football every day. My cat asks for this all the time. Another great way to play with it is to engage her pounce abilities and let her hone her pouncing senses. What I mean by that is I'll take the shuttlecock and skip it behind something like a shoebox or a pile of clothing or something where she can't see it, or she can just barely see it, so it's like hiding, and then I'll skip it back and forth so she can hear it moving around gently, and you can see her doing that pouncing stuff where her bum starts moving and she gets down all low. Sometimes it'll take her a while to actually pounce, but she'll always go for it, and she loves to pounce and hunt. One other super fun way to play with it is to cast it back and forth like a fishing rod, and she loves that. She loves the sound and the effect it makes. If I do it low to the ground, she'll start jumping up high like a lion on her hind legs, totally upright like a football player trying to catch the ball out of the air. It's really cool. You don't need to have a super lot of energy to use this toy to play with the cat. You can be sedentary too. I literally chill in my bed, or my partner chills in the bed, and we just puppet this back and forth lazily. Like sometimes you could even be doing something else, like looking at your phone and puppeting it back and forth, like, you know, and she will go crazy for it. Having said that, she has the most fun when you're paying attention to her, because like all creatures, she wants her accomplishments to be seen, and she's so proud when she does something cool, and it's so great when she just does an awesome sports play and you reward her for it. It's part of what makes her really love this toy. Thank you so much for watching my video about this product. I'm absolutely in love with it simply by virtue of how much my cat loves it. And I think it's really cool too. It's like an awesome flow toy. I have so much fun playing with her together. I'm so happy to have found something that we can share together in our life because, you know, I love my kitty. Be sure to subscribe and check out my food videos and my other videos about my adorable cat. Cheers! What's wrong, Buckle Fritz? Buckle Fritz. I'll give you a kiss. Because you're Buckle Fritz. Looks like cranky.